I'm Matt, and this is Procrastination Garage. It's a beautiful Monday morning, although it's pretty cold. Now the question is, how dumb am I? So I got home last night, and I plugged the camper in to keep the inside of it warm. I did not plug the truck in. Should I have? Probably. So this morning we're going snowmobiling again, but instead of taking the white truck, we're going to take the green truck with just a snowmobile in the back of it. But that means I can't get the green truck out of there without moving the white truck. And I can't get the snowmobile out easily without moving the white truck. So let's hope the thing will start. It's 7:30. I need to leave here at 9:30, so I've got a couple hours. Worst case, I can plug it in, and hopefully within an hour it'll start up. Anyway, let's just see if it'll start now. All right, let the glow plugs heat up. They're heated. Ah, thank you. What's the temperature this morning? I'm not sure it'll show me with all the... Yeah, we don't know without closing the door. Let me check. There, can you read it? 2 degrees, which is warmer than we were up at the campsite yesterday. So I guess that makes all the difference. Plus, there may still be just a little bit of residual heat in it from yesterday. I don't know. All right, let the thing warm up, and then we'll get sleds moved around. I guess we might as well warm everything up. Let's get the green truck started. Hopefully it'll fire up. That old V10 is pretty reliable. I'm sure it will. She didn't like it, but she started. And how about the snowmobile? Oh yeah, piece of cake. It's about 9:30 and we're on the road. This morning I got the sled swapped from one to the other fairly easily. It's cold out. I'm not sure what the temperature is, but it's probably 5 degrees above or less. And we're heading up in the hills. It'll probably be colder than that. But look at the day. I mean, blue skies everywhere. It's going to be a gorgeous day to ride. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we've got 5 people riding today, maybe 7 if it all pans out. Only one is bailed so far. So let's go. We had a great day. The weather was nearly perfect. We had some fresh snow on top. You had to be careful though, because there was no base, and if you dug down too deep you might hit a stump. We weren't without hijinks though. Bailey ended up tipping over. Dennis got stuck. And I got stuck. My ski tips under a log. It's about 5 p.m. and we're headed home. In fact, I'm almost home. I'm only about 15 minutes from the house. We had a great day today. The weather was spectacular. Yeah, it was cold. Temperatures in the snow park were probably right around 5 degrees, and probably we didn't hit anything higher than 10, maybe 15 today. But it was sunny skies. Good group. We had 8 riders along. A lot of fun. Wasn't as much snow as we should have up there. We were still hitting a few stumps and things, but overall it's not too bad a shape. So what's next? The prep for the weekend has begun. I've got the Ski Benders tag-along trailer sitting in there, and it's pretty much empty. And then my tag-along is over there. It's got firewood in it, and then I'm going to load it up with cookies, stuff to make s'mores, hot chocolate, and who knows what else. So that's a work in progress. But right now we need to get my snowmobile loaded. Right there we've got my daughter's loaded. Mine is still in the back of the truck. So let me get that done. Yes, Bear is here to help. It's Friday morning around 10 a.m. Time for the next adventure to begin. Headed up to the Little Natchez Snow Park. Got to drop off some food items, some traffic cones, and then I've got to haul my tag along up to the location that my daughter and I are going to be manning tomorrow and pre-position it, because tomorrow we're going to be using the ski bender's tag along to haul other stuff. So let's hit the road. Just reaching Natchez, Washington. Weather's kind of gloomy. It's supposed to be a chance of snow today up in the mountains. Tomorrow's forecast not looking real great. Forecasting 90-some% chance of rain. I'm going to take a couple of pop-ups for our site. Never set one up in the past, haven't needed to. We've been manning this checkpoint for about 5 years. I think that's about the 5th year, maybe longer than that. And we've experienced all kinds of weather, although I don't think we've really had rain. We'll see. Made it to Little Natchez Road, a couple miles more to the snow park. Conditions are a lot different than last time we were up here. There's been a lot of rain up here since then. There's still plenty of snow, but not the fun powder last time we were here. Although it wasn't good everywhere, but it was good up on top. I've been in the snow park for about an hour and got quite a bit of work done. Got my little tag along all hooked up, getting ready to take it up on the mountain. The food items that I needed to drop off, I've already done that. The stuff that I need to put in the ski bender's tag along trailer, that's already done. So it's ready to go. Tomorrow morning we'll come up here, we'll hook up, and Ryan and I will head up on the hill. So right now, got to take this up on the mountain and waiting on a couple of other riders to join me. Just like that, we're headed home. So there were 5 of us that headed up. 2 ended up turning around and going back because they had a young child with them and the child wasn't happy. So they went back, and the other 2 followed me around. The 2 that followed me around the loop, it was only the second time they'd ever been on a snowmobile. I assume they're going to be doing the poker ride tomorrow, and I'm sure they'll enjoy that. Anyway, you saw the video up at the site where I dropped off the little tag along. And the weather today has been just cloudy and reasonably warm out. Unfortunately, the forecast for tomorrow is still calling for rain, so we'll see what happens. But that's it for today, I think. Next shot probably be tomorrow morning at dark 30. It's 5:30 a.m. pouring down rain. Getting ready to head up in the mountains. Let's hope it's not raining up there, but it might be. While I'm running solo at the moment, my daughter's going to meet us in Natchez, and then we'll head up to the snow park from there.
Good morning!
Sorry about that.
That's okay.
You know, I hit the key twice when I got in the truck, and I don't know what happened.
Wait.
So...
We're headed, do they already know?
Yeah, I mean, we're going to Little Natchez Snow Park, and they should know why. Yeah, poker ride.
Poker ride, and it's 6 a.m.
And what's the weather doing?
It's raining,
yeah,
and it's a little foggy,
yeah.
But hopefully we're going to go get above that.
Yeah.
Right? But it's early, and we're in a really good mood. I am, actually. Are you?
Yeah, fine, yeah.
Good.
Right.
Woo! Let's go!
Let's roll.
Win some money.
Hey besties, so we're at this is the last checkpoint, and we're gonna start setting up really quickly. My dad's getting a pop-up, and we're gonna like kind of set it up for the people because we're really nice. And then we're gonna put out the propane tank and the bucket that has all the cards in it. So it is raining. I did start fogging up, but that's okay. We're making good time, I think. I don't know what time it is, but that's just a guess. So yeah, we're gonna set this up, and then we'll be on to the next checkpoint.
All right, we are here. Ryan and I are all set up. Look at that. We've got 2 pop-ups. We've got the firewood hauler doing double duty with it's set up as a table with cookies on it. So come get your free cookies. No, I'm talking to you guys. Come on up. We will be here all day. So come up and get your cookies.
We got donuts.
No, yeah, we have 1 donut because my donut fell in the fire. And see the fire? It was touch and go getting that fire started. I mean, it's raining out here. Can you tell? Trust me, it's raining. So that's it. I'll show you when we get some people here. Maybe if I think about it. Hold on, too. One group. It's 2 o'clock and the party's over. All cleaned up, ready to head back to the snow park. Our last group came in here about 1:45. They're supposed to be back at the snow park at 2. They couldn't make it, but they were headed back the other way and they're probably fine. Anyway, fun day. It did, see up there, a little bit of blue sky. It did finally quit raining.
We got back to the snow park a little while ago. We had a hot dog and some chili and watched a little bit of the prizes, and now we're back out on the trail to pick up the other tow behind and get the stuff from the other stations. Well, just the last station. We already got our stuff. So he's getting that right now, and then we're gonna keep going. Alright, we made it to the last checkpoint, picking up the last of the things, and then we will be headed back to the snow park. Any words of wisdom, Daddy?
Try not to upset it again.
Yeah, you guys didn't get to see that, but let's just say this was not always standing upright in the last 20 minutes. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all.
Hey, do me a favor, hit the like button and also subscribe while you're in there. We're just taking a quick break from snowmobiling. Thanks. It's a rainy Thursday morning around 9:30. There's Bailey checking out the landscape, trying to decide if she wants to go across the road. That looks like she is. Anyway, I would like to go snowmobiling tomorrow, maybe. Got a lot of prep work to do, but first thing we got to do is go see if there's snow. Specifically, I want to take a drive up to Soup Creek up on White Pass and see if we can ride Bethel Ridge. The local groomer had asked me to put some arrow signs up because ones that had been up burned in a fire a couple years ago, and so I told him I would if he'd get me the signs and stuff, which he hasn't got me the signs yet, but we want to be prepared. Anyway, Dog and I are just looking for an excuse to take a drive anyway. But prior to that, we're going to take the Copper Toad, and you can see in the back of the Copper Toad, it's kind of a mess. I had pulled everything out of the back last week in a frantic race to get the jack out of here so I could use that for the project I was working on down in the garage. So I need to put the jack back in here and just get ready to go. And then I'm embarrassed to show, not really, I don't care, but I've got like a dump down there. Now the plastic bags, that's to take to Walmart, but the other stuff, that's pretty much a dump. So we're going to get this car cleaned up before we go. So I'll show you when I'm done. All cleaned up. Can you tell? It is organized. I've got all the stuff in there for picking up the little trailer over at the rental if I need to. And then the tools that I normally carry. I even tossed the poop bucket in because you just never know when you're going to need to poop. And I cleaned up the trash in the back and in the front. So let's get the dog in, hit the road. The great thing about being a famous YouTube star is that I can call out companies for poor customer service. I just stopped in at Banner Bank here in Seattle, Washington to make a deposit of some of that YouTube money. No, it wasn't. It was rent money. But anyway, I mean, my God, how long does it take for a person to do a deposit? It was cash, you know? Deposit slip was all filled out, and I went through the drive-through window, and the little tray closed up, and she disappeared. I assume she was processing it, and she's gone for like 5 minutes, and then she comes back, and then she picks my money up out of the tray. So whatever she was doing for that whole 5 minutes had nothing to do with me. I mean, come on, Banner, pull your head out of here. You know what? The teller gal, she did know she'd taken too long though, because she's like, sorry about the wait. Yeah, sorry. My time's more valuable than this. Well, maybe it's not, but she doesn't know that. Alright, now we're on our way. Just reached the town of Natchez, and I did make one other stop. McDonald's to get a Diet Coke. Just ignore that French fry box there. That's from a different time, as far as my wife knows. So anyway, let's go find some snow. Dog and I, there's Dog. Hey Skeeter, how you doing? She can't hear. Anyway, Dog and I, we made it to the Soup Creek parking lot, and there's snow here. There's also a groomer here. Look at that. Anyway, there's where the trail takes off. So that's kind of good news. I don't know when we're going to get up here to ride, but hopefully soon. They did take the groomer up and over the Bethel Ridge Trail System last week. I'm surprised the groomer's still parked here. I don't know if this is a groomer that handles the trails that are over on the other side of Highway 12, which is right over there, or if this is a different groomer. But it'll be moved here shortly, because if this weather continues, there's not going to be any snow here. Anyway, we're going to check out some other spots. I walked up the trail a little bit, and can you hear it? That's Soup Creek right there. Got this one little bridge that the groomer and snowmobiles have to cross to get to the other side. She's running a little muddy. Not so bad. Pretty warm up here. It's about 40 degrees, I think, is what I saw on my thermometer. Certainly mid-30s. Alright, let's move on. The dog did follow me. She's not really having a good time. I kind of don't blame her, because as slushy as it is, it's kind of hard walking, even for me. I've shown this shelter before here at Soup Creek. It was built by a snowmobile club. I think the Snowdrifters is what they were called. They're now defunct. It was kind of a family club, and people just got older, and a bunch of them passed away, and there was just no interest. But you can see that there are little memorial signs for all the people that were involved and who are no longer here. Kind of a cool little structure. Anymore, these kind of structures don't get used when they're at the trailhead, although this one may get used in the summertime. Anyway, it's still a cool structure though. Now that we checked out the Soup Creek Snow Park, we're going to go ahead and loop around Rimrock Lake. So we're heading west on Highway 12. We'll get to the west end of Rimrock Lake, and then we'll jump on Titan Reservoir Loop Road and come back along the snow parks that we usually hang out in. So I know there's plenty of snow over there, but we're just going to fool around, just look around, see what's going on today. So here we are coming up to the dam on Rimrock. Looky there, we got a tunnel. Woohoo! Everybody likes a tunnel, right? Hope so. There's Rimrock Lake. It's got some ice on it, but I wouldn't recommend anybody trying to go out on it. Just made the turn on the Titan Reservoir Loop Road. Yeah, it's going to be kind of a nasty road as far as snow is concerned. No problem with our trusty all-wheel drive Suzuki SX4 though. Made it to the Cold Creek parking lot. I'm not sure why it's not plowed better than this, but it's accessible. So we'll pop into the back of the lot and see if there's a groomer parked back there. I'm guessing there's not. That porta potty over there, when it was dropped off by Valley Septic, they dropped it right in front of that signboard. You guys are a bunch of morons. Anyway, I asked the groomer if he could push it out of the way so it wouldn't block the signboard. So here's the back lot. It looks to be maybe in better shape, at least that area over there. No groomer parked in here. A dog. This is the entry road to the snow park on my way out. And you can see there's a lot of snow buildup in here. Again, not sure why it hasn't been plowed. I mean, we're trying to conserve money this year because the budget was a lot less. So that may be it. I mean, it's accessible. Anybody that's got a snowmobile probably owns a four-wheel drive truck, and they can get back in here. But it's always nicer when it's plowed beautifully. Back on Tieton Reservoir Loop Road, continuing on with our snow park tour. So this area here is technically not a snow park. It's on Forest Service land, and it's plowed every winter. And just down the road and across the street is a area of a bunch of cabins, kind of a private area, all on Forest Service land. They've got a gate blocking it, you can't get in there. Anyway, I think this is their parking area in the wintertime. We've been told, or heard a rumor, that you maybe can, on a snowmobile, leave from here and reach the trail system. And I have no clue how that could be done. The trail system is over there, basically up on that ridge. So I just thought I'd pop in here. I do see some snowmobile tracks leading out that way and over that way. I think I'm going to walk around real quick and see if they go anywhere. I can't imagine how they would do it. You would have to get over there somewhere, and I don't know. So these tracks over here didn't go anywhere. There are some tracks headed off that direction. Unfortunately, it's tough walking because the snow's deep enough to where you sink down through fairly easily. So I'm not going any further. It's one of the few times I wish I had a pair of snowshoes. Or a snowmobile. Hell, that'd be even easier. I'm seeing some pretty big footprints out here. I'm not sure what they are. The fact that you can see the claws tells me they're not cats. So it may be somebody's big dog. Maybe a coyote or something. Could even be a wolf, I suppose. I don't know. Plowed parking lot. Just as likely it's a dog. I don't know. So in this parking lot is this fire pit. This is the sign of ignorant assholes. First of all, you don't build a fire out in the middle of the parking lot. But even if you do, you definitely don't leave your freaking trash. I'd like to string these guys up. Made it to the Thousand Road Snow Park. Road lead in here's marginally better. Not sure it's been plowed any more recently than the other one, but it's in pretty good shape. In a minute we'll know if anybody's in here snowmobiling. Ah, how do you like that? We found the other snowcat. So he's got one over on this side. This is an older one. Alright. And it's freshly groomed too. It looks like it probably was groomed maybe yesterday. Watch me get stuck over in here. But I'll show you the trail when we get over to it. This is a nice little snow park here. If we come up here tomorrow, this is probably where we'll go because honestly, there's no reason to go all the way up to Cold Creek when there's plenty of snow right here. In case you're wondering what a freshly groomed trail looks like, this is it. They call that corduroy. Nobody's been on it since he groomed it. So it was either groomed yesterday, or heck, it might even been groomed today. He might have groomed it early this morning or something, who knows. The problem is, with the temperatures as warm as they are, the trail surface will not hold up. But certainly is a nice looking trail. And what a great snow park. I had heard that the Tieton Airstrip Snow Park was open, which kind of surprised me because the road bed is kind of soft, and so they keep it closed a lot of times, especially when the weather's like it is now. So I was going to go in there and check it out, but the gate's closed again. So we're done looking at snow parks. We're still on Tieton Reservoir Loop Road, and we're headed back to Highway 12, and then headed home because we've got to prep for a snowmobile ride tomorrow, which means we've got to take the snowmobile out of the trailer and put it in the back of the green truck and pack all my gear up and stuff. So let's go do it. We made it home. Now the fun begins. Let's get the sled out of the trailer, hooked to the white truck, and get it loaded in the green truck. You know the routine. I'll just show you when I'm done. Locked and loaded. Let's hope we have a great weather day tomorrow. Happy Friday. Yep, that's right. Time to go snowmobiling, truck warming up. I see blue sky over there. It should be a good day. All right, let's go. As far as I know, we've got 3 other guys going, so we're a group of 4 today. That's good enough. We're rolling, headed to Soup Creek parking lot, going up on Bethel Ridge, and we actually picked up one other guy. One of our riders, Don, invited a friend of his along, so we are a group of 6, 5? I guess we're a group of 5. All right, cool. Looking like a gorgeous day up there in the mountains.
Welcome to the Soup Creek Snow Park. Here we are taking a break in a meadow that Don's friend Derek found. We'll call it a secret meadow. I won't say Don is stuck, but he is. Two of us are taking a break. Don may be stuck back in the woods. Here we are in Timberwolf Meadow. Giant Meadow, a fun place to play when there's fresh and deep snow. This area is beyond Timberwolf and the views are incredible.
It's about 3 p.m. and headed home. This might qualify as one of our shorter rides, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, the snow conditions, they weren't real great today. Things were really frozen and icy this morning, and not a lot of snow depth up there anymore. But that being said, trail conditions were excellent. Everything was freshly groomed and good company. And we made a big loop. We rode about 45 miles today, which for us is a pretty decent ride. Good time. Now the question is, am I going to ride again tomorrow? I don't know if anybody's going to want to ride given what the snow conditions were today. I'm going to put it out in a text and I'll let everybody know and they can decide from there. I didn't mention that our group of 5 turned into a group of 3. 2 of the guys, their snowmobiles kept getting hot and we're on the verge of overheating. And you know, that's what happens, you get these icy conditions. My sled was running warmer. The other 2 guys, their sleds were running warmer. But the 3 of us, our sleds were not to the point of overheating. So the other 2 ended up turning back pretty early, pretty much when we got up to the top of Bethel Ridge, because it's kind of expected for the sleds to get hot running uphill like that. But when you get up on top where it's flatter, usually they cool down. And their machines didn't, so that was too bad. And they're probably not going to want to go out again until we get more snow, so they probably won't ride this weekend. Good morning. It is Saturday around 7:30 a.m. and headed out for day 2 of snowmobiling. Yeah, kind of a glutton for punishment given the conditions out there, but different group of people, they want to ride and you should never turn down an opportunity. So I'm going. So this morning I'm kind of being that guy. I did scrape my windows, but just marginally, and my mirrors are frozen. Oh well, deal with it. So you're probably wondering where we're going today. We're going back up to Boulder Cave on Chinook Pass. It's a fun area to ride. We were there, what, a week ago, 2 weeks ago? So now the question is, who's going to be the ride leader? A lot of times I'm the de facto ride leader, but I didn't put this ride together. So I'm not planning on being a ride leader. And our club president, Jim, he leads rides often enough. So hopefully he's leading today, but you know, whatever, doesn't matter. A little after 8 o'clock, we just met at the meetup place and already we lost 2. One of our guys, Fred, and his grandson decided to turn back because Fred is feeling sick. He's got the flu bug or something. We offered to let his grandson come with us if he wanted, but his grandson said, nah, it's all right, you'll go with Grandpa. So we are a party of 3 still headed to Boulder Cave, expecting icy conditions like we had yesterday, but hopefully we'll still have a great time.
Here we are unloading at the Boulder Cave Snow Park. Welcome to Betty's Meadow. How do we know it's Betty's Meadow? Well, it just so happens there's a sign in the tree. This tree was blocking the trail. That's why I always carry a saw.
Just about back in Natchez. We had a good ride today. Turned out to be just two of us. Right off the bat, I think I mentioned the two got sick, or well, one got sick and then his grandson didn't want to go without him. Then we get up to Snow Park, unload, ride up the hill a little ways and stop for a quick break. And one guy's recoil on his sled wouldn't start, or wouldn't engage. So we ended up having to start him spinning the clutch over, which is okay to do, but you wouldn't want to do it every time you stopped. So we escorted him back to his truck, loaded him up, and he headed home. And then the other two of us, which was Jim and I, we went out on the road and had a great ride. Conditions were about the same as yesterday, really hard and icy. But we covered some ground, went some places I haven't been to in a few years, and this was a good ride. He's a good guy to ride with because he likes to ride the same way I do. So that's it, 2 days of riding. I don't think I'm going to ride tomorrow, but I'm going to leave that up to other people. If somebody invites me or wants me to go, I may do that. We'll see. It's a rainy and gloomy Monday morning, and we're going to take the green van and hit the road. So, where are we headed? Well, I guess you'll just have to wait and see. Is it McDonald's? Well, no, not really. I mean, I did need a Diet Coke and maybe an order of French fries for the dog. Yeah, the French fries are for the dog. It could be Target, but it's not. But since we're out, we'll look for Hot Wheels. Nope, not Walmart either. Just gonna look for more Hot Wheels. You guessed it, Hobby Lobby. No, it's not Hobby Lobby. If you guessed Harbor Freight, you got it right. My toolbox is in. Woohoo! We got it. Well, I can't say the pickup process gave me a warm fuzzy. They just seemed a little disinterested, almost borderline rude. I don't know what that was all about. It was kind of weird. Maybe their dog died this morning, but it was two of them, two different people, but whatever. I mean, they weren't really rude. They just, I don't know. You ever get that feeling you're just like, you're bothering them? That's more what it felt like. All right, let's go check another Walmart on the way home. What do you think? All right, I promise Fred Meyer is the last stop on the way home looking for Hot Wheels. I promise. Pretty. You know that reference? Guy on TikTok. You gotta be smarter in the toolbox. And it's clear I'm not. Ah. Oh, good. I busted it. Yeah, I busted something. I don't know what. At least I gotta check it out.
fan. Okay, what are those for? We're calling it done. So what do you think? The blues match up okay. It doesn't look like it's a perfect match, but it's really hard to say because of the chrome on the Yukon box and the blackout on the US General. Maybe if the Yukon was blacked out, it would match better. It's close enough. Ideally, they should match better. I mean, they're both Harbor Freight brands. Probably made in the same factory, just slightly different quality. Although the Yukon box is not a bad box at all. And the US General, I think, is supposed to be a better box. Anyway, the great thing about the US General one is the upgradability. The box that I went to get to put on the side of that one will actually fit on the side of this one. And I could put one of those boxes on either side. Plus, for sure, I can get a top box. And the top box is only about $250. So I've already made the big expenditure here. And I think I have a $25 or $50 gift certificate for my family they got me for Christmas. So we'll add that down the road. We probably will move most of the hand tools out of the Yukon box and into this one. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. But for now, at least I've got more storage for everything. So that's that. We've got one more project before we're going to wrap this video up. Let me show you. I asked for this and got it for Christmas. It's a replacement air hose. And what it's going to do is it's going to replace this yellow one here. And the reason being is this is the original hose. I've had this for, oh God, more than 20 years. Maybe 25 years. Maybe not 25. Maybe 22, 23 years. So I've gotten my money's worth out of that one. Anyway, so they got me this one. Now what's funny is that it's blue toolboxes. You know what? Here's a dirty secret. Blue is far from my favorite color. I just wanted to do something a little different. Tired of red, tired of black. I didn't want to go with some of the outlandish color like the green and whatnot. So I went with blue. Anyway, let me get this installed and I'll show you when I'm done. Well, I guess I'll show you part of the process. What's nice is this new one. It comes with Teflon tape already on both ends. Although, I think that's a plastic fitting. That's kind of a downgrade, but I'm sure it'll hold up. It probably won't last 25 years, though, or 20 years. Anyway, need to move this quick connect fitting and this quick connect fitting over, and then it'll plug right in. Done deal, and no obvious leaks. I mean, it may seep a little bit, it may go down, but anyway, it's not leaking to where I can hear it. So that's a good thing. What I did notice, though, is that my brass quick connect there, it also leaks. It doesn't leak all the time, but if it's in the right position, it will. So I probably should replace that somewhere down the road. Anyway, we're calling it done. That's going to wrap up this week's Procrastination Garage. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. So this was a video where we spent more time playing, certainly more time playing than we did working in the shop. So is that procrastinating? I don't think so, but I don't know. We're not changing the name of the channel. So I hope you'll come back next week for another episode. Hopefully we'll have more projects, but I plan on snowmobiling every chance I get, so maybe not. Down in the comments, tell me about the projects you're working on, or better yet, tell me about the things you're procrastinating about. I hope you've hit the like button by now. I hope you subscribed, and please tell all your friends. And with that, I will see you next week. Bye.